How does presumption of innocence protect you in a criminal case? Imagine walking into a courtroom where everyone believes you are guilty until proven innocent. That's not how our legal system works. Instead, the presumption of innocence is a key rule that keeps things fair. It means you are considered innocent from the moment you are charged with a crime. The burden then shifts to the prosecution to prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. This is the highest standard of proof in the American legal system. They cannot just show some evidence and say you are guilty. They must build a case so strong that no reasonable person could doubt your guilt. If even one reasonable doubt exists after all evidence is presented, you must be found not guilty. This protection is powerful because it means you do not have to prove you are innocent. You do not have to testify or call witnesses. If you choose to stay silent or not present a defense, that cannot be used against you. The court starts with the idea that you did not commit the crime. No evidence of guilt is assumed just because you are charged. The jury or judge must be convinced through evidence that you are guilty. If the evidence is weak or ambiguous, the presumption of innocence helps tip the scales toward your favor. It also protects you from being convicted based on insufficient evidence. Even if some evidence points to you, if it does not meet the high standard of proof, you cannot be found guilty. Judges are instructed to tell jurors that you are presumed innocent and that they must find you guilty only if they are sure beyond a reasonable doubt. This instruction is a vital part of ensuring fairness in the trial. It also influences how evidence is viewed. If evidence could suggest guilt or innocence equally, the presumption favors innocence. This principle can even affect pretrial detention. While courts can sometimes hold you before trial, they must do so only when absolutely necessary, respecting your presumed innocence. The presumption of innocence makes sure the government has to work hard to prove your guilt. It prevents convictions based on suspicion or incomplete evidence. It also protects your right to remain just silent without that silence being used against you. Overall, it keeps the courtroom fair and balanced, making sure that only solid proof can lead to a conviction. This rule is recognized worldwide as a fundamental part of fair trial rights. It allows your defense to focus on challenging the prosecution's evidence rather than proving your innocence. If they cannot meet the high standard of proof, you walk free. The presumption of innocence is what keeps the legal system honest and just, ensuring that guilt must be proven, not assumed.